Hey guys, what's up? Tech and I'm coming back with another video for you guys. Anybody who watched my last couple videos on the DIY PC cases, the 011 Dynamic Style Fish Tank case is what I call them. Well, this is another one that I got off Amazon. This one is from a company called SevenHero. I never heard of them before. It comes with 5 ARGB fans, and is kind of the style of the ARGB one case, the first one that I looked at on my channel, the white one that was a little too small for my needs. The one that didn't have the it's kind of this panoramic without the center. The ARGB3 green one that I winded up building in. That's one thing I didn't like about it. It has that centerpiece here blocking the view. Well, this is another one of those panoramic style cases. I got this off Amazon, and it was right around the $50 price range, which was right around the ARGB, the DIY PC ones. But I see now that the price has went up. It's right around 90 bucks or 99 bucks, but the quality is much better on this one. So this particular case will fit a full size ATX, it'll fit a micro ATX, it'll fit a ITX. So it fits all your motherboard sizes. It does have room for 3 120 millimeter fans, top and bottom, a 120 for the rear, and they can fit two 120s on the side. You can also put two 240s or two 240s on top. You notice and you look, you see the cutouts for the behind the motherboard. So this company, they do have provisions for the newer style motherboards. If you guys have seen some of the new motherboards where they're starting to put the connectors on the back of the motherboard, so they're kind of hidden away from the front now, like all your power connectors and your IO connectors and everything, like your 24 pin and all that's coming off the back, and that's why those cutouts are there for those style motherboards. So that's pretty cool too. You can fit a 240, 280, or 360 mil rad, a 280 or 240 rad on the side. Right now, they only have it in white, but the company said there's also a black one. I seen this, and it was like 67 bucks and had like $26 off of it, so a coupon off Amazon. So I've been wanting this style of panoramic case, and this one fit the bill. I got a new motherboard that's a full ATX. So cool thing about this case is, so it's toolless. So you don't need to have any tools. This it has these clips. You can take the glass off, and the rear panel is also toolless. So I already took it off, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is way better quality, much better quality than DIY PC. I mean, the DIY PC, when both of the cases, I could just it sound like an instrument. I could sit there and just make sounds of how wobbly and weak the panels were. But this is very sturdy, and it's got the same clips. Sorry about the quality of this video. I just wanted to throw this together real quick. Front glass does come off. It's got screws though. It's not clipped in like DIY PCs. It's got 4 screws, and then you can take the front off too if you need access. Another nice thing about this case, down here your IO is up front here. I like this. It's right here built into the bottom foot, and you do have your power button, a reset button, a mic and headphone jack integrated. You have a USB 2.0, USB 3.0, and a USB-C port. So that's nice. It does have a magnetic dust filter on the bottom, and it also has a magnetic dust filter on the top. It is a little bit larger. It's about an inch or more wider than the DIY PC, and it's a good deal taller. I didn't measure it yet, but it's probably a couple inches taller, I would say. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna say it's 2 to 2.5 inches taller, which is probably why it would accommodates a full ATX. Now the nice thing is you get these 5 fans included. As you can see, there's 3 up here, and they are ARGB. They're 3-pin 5-volt ARGB. And the cool thing is they're not mind-blowing case fans, but they are much, much, much better than the DIY PC Molex fans. These, when we get around here to the back, I'll show you. They are actually PWM 4-pin, and also they have the regular standard, like I said, 5-volt 3-pin ARGB. And it's nice because they do include this, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, but I got it hooked up now just to show you the fans. If you don't have a motherboard that has provisions for RGB, they do provide it's not the best, but if you just happen to have an older motherboard, at least you can still get some RGB. They have a SATA power to 3-pin that has a little button on it. It must have a little controller built into it, so you'd have to have the back off or mount this somewhere where you could easily get to it. But you can at least click through some of the programming in the fans with this little controller, and I'll show that to you guys here in a minute. I'll just go through some of you don't have all those issues you had with the ARGB or the LEDs on the controllers that were built into them Molex fans on a DIY PC. They wouldn't hold the programming. They would just had a mind of their own. These are a lot better. I wish they'd give you a couple more, because the only problem is they're SevenHero branded fans also, and I don't see them anywhere on Amazon to add if you wanted to add more. What I would do is probably get an AIO, and then these fans will come down here to the bottom, the 3 on the top. I'm going to unhook all this, and we'll turn around the back and take a look at it. Like I said, I'm not going to spend quite as much time as I did on the other case. It's pretty much the same. It just has a few perks, and it's a little bit better build quality. The fans aren't the best, but like I said, they are miles better than DIY PCs. Okay, real quick, before we get to the back, I just wanted to show you guys the one thing. It just has these punch out styles for your video cards and anything PCIe cards you might have. So that's a bummer, and they don't include any extra. If you're like me and you have multiple different cases, I'm sure you have some around. That'd be a good thing. But that's one negative. And then this is a little better than the DIY PC. The DIY PC one's real flimsy and it would fall off, and it just had a regular like video card screw there that you could lose. But this is like a self-retaining, like a thumb screw. So that's nice. Up here is your hard drive tray or caddy, just like DIY PC. It has 4 screws, and you can remove that if you don't need it. We'll come around to the back here. Okay, so here's that hard drive caddy. It can fit one full-size hard disk drive, or it can fit 3. It looks like it can fit one on the inside, one here, and one on the outside of 2.5s SSDs or hard drives. It's just like the DIY PC. Right here is where your power supply goes. You have about the same amount of room. And the nice thing is a white case, and they give you white cables. There's much more expensive cases that still give you black cables with a white case. So that's a plus in my book. Now this is all your PWM and your ARGB. The fans do daisy chain. They daisy chain for the ARGB. That's nice. And they also daisy chain for the PWM too, which makes it nice because they give you 5 fans. So you'll have to cable manage that, but it is 4-pin. So, and then also here your IO cables. You do have your USB 3.0, your power LED, hard drive LED, power button, reset switch. Your HD audio is here. You have your USB 2.0, USB 3.0, and your USB-C connector. And they are nice. It's white and they look nice. So other than that, there's not a whole lot of difference. I'll turn it around and let you see the front because I don't think I've showed the front in this video. As these cutouts I was telling you about, for those newer style motherboards, it has those. They do give you this little controller with the case, SATA power, and it has a little button on it, and then the little part to hook up your 3-pin 5-volt. That way, if your motherboard doesn't have a ARGB port, you still can use the ARGB. And they do give you a bag of screws. There's standoff screws in there and motherboard screws, and they do give you, I want to say 5 or 6 clear zip ties for cable management. Okay, so here's the front. Like I said, the glass does come off with 4 screws, and you can take the glass piece off. It does have this little SevenHero tramp stamp on it that I already can tell that I could get that off of there real easy if I just had a little Google on. That's just lightly screen printed on there. That would come right off, which is probably what I'm going to do. I don't know though. I might not. Now the unique thing about this is not only do they give you 5 fans, they also give you, and if you go with like Thermaltake or Thermalite, any of these other fans, you're going to pay more for reversed fans. They do give you 2 included reverse fans. So what that is the back of the fans, or the back of any fan is the ugly part of the fan. And when you have a case like this, you want to see the front. And these are also like an infinity mirror. They got kind of like an infinity mirror on the fans. So that's a pretty cool look. But these are reversed. So these are actually intaking air, even though they look like they're set up to exhaust. They're not. They give you the reverse fan, so you don't have to, get intake from the side, but you still get the pretty side of the fan. So, it's for like around $60. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's a decent case. It's a budget case, but it's got plenty of room, plenty of options. I didn't show the bottom. I just talked about it, but I'll flip it over here real quick and show you the bottom. It's pretty well built, I'll say that. So you have your feet. They do have rubber on them, keep them from sliding. And like I said, this, unlike the cheap little slide-in dust filter that you get in the DIY PC, this is a magnetic one, and it's cut out to fit. So that's nice. Well, that's pretty much all I got to say about this case. I do like it better than DIY PC. I think if you keep an eye on it on Amazon, and you can find it for the around the $50-$60 range, and you're looking for a case like that, I would pick this over the DIY PC. At $99, I still think it's a better case. That's the upper limit of what I like to pay for a case. I like budget cases. I like to spend money more on other things in the case. But you do have a lot more advantages. Toolless design, The glass panel feels better. The back panel is definitely better. It's way easier to work with. You have more room. Fans are a lot nicer. It's just an all-around better case. It's still a budget case from a company that nobody's ever heard from. This just popped up when I was looking for 011 dynamic clone cases, and I thought it was interesting. It only had one review on it, so, and I got it, like I said, on a special, and then I had a coupon, so I pulled the trigger. And I thought, well, it's another knockoff case. I could be getting scammed. Who knows? Maybe nothing will show up, but it actually showed up in one day, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. I'll make another video once I get a build in there. This is a great case. I'll throw a link down in the description for you guys to go look at. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a link to the product. And if you just want to look it up, it's the SevenHero. It's the H602 computer case. Right now they only have it in white, but I did see somebody asked them if they were going to come out with the black one, and they said that it's coming. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave questions down in the comments, and I try to answer them the best I can. There is an instruction pamphlet somewhere. I didn't go over this, but they do give you an instruction pamphlet, and it's not actually too bad. Some instruction pamphlets, especially for these, overseas cases, they're not that great, but this one's actually pretty good. It does go through everything, the fans and everything, even down to your front panel connections and everything. What you get in the box. So yeah, I mean, right there, it goes down to your I/O for your power button and everything, the hookups. And there's some specifications on it. And like I said, it's the H602W and the H602B for black, but they didn't have the black yet. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and I'll catch you guys. And then the next time I find an interesting case, I'm sure I'll buy it, and I'll review it on the channel for you. So have a good one.